everyone, and welcome back to Madcap Toys. I had to work on our camera today that you're seeing this video on, and what I had to do, when we turn it on, all of a sudden everything's all blurry and messed up, and I was like, what in the world is wrong with that thing? And I looked at it and it's like, okay, so I started wiping off the back to see if that worked, started wiping off the front, see if that worked. The camera that takes the pictures, you know, the lens.
So it's so hot outside, Jack.
Humidity, people. Humidity, right? I mean, it's not affect us yet, but I'm sure it's coming because we can feel it. It's like, oh my goodness. I felt like putting on one of our videos, but then I was like, nah, I better be a good boy. This is one of those times that song, it's getting hot in here and I want to take off all my clothes, comes to mind. You know what I mean?
Wow, we went there already.
I'm sorry, I apologize. Do I really? Who knows, right? But no, seriously, it is hot in Indiana. And I took and I wrote out a little bit of poll on our channel, Madcap Toys. We sat there and I said, hey, how hot has it been where you're at? Please give us a comment, give us a vote, you know, and we've got a few other little things in there that you can take and, like I said, vote and put your thoughts in there, and what you do when you count, it counts, guys. You get a vote in that process. So it's very important to us. We appreciate each and every person that takes and participates. It gives us an idea of what's going on with the sales market on eBay, etc. and so forth, because right now this question is going to be dealing primarily with eBay, and we're going to be dealing a little bit with the heat, you know, so sure. It is hot in here.
But as far as heat, how about the sales, Daren?
Well, we have been busy. Yeah. Okay? We did a video yesterday. Yesterday we did, how many items did we send out? 10? Was it 10? More?
10, less than 10, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Like guys, I could be off, so if you've seen the video, correct me, because things go like this, and you're always looking for the next day, right? You don't look back as much, at least I don't, because I'm always having to deal with what's coming today, what we've got to put out tomorrow, etc. and so forth. But today, right now, we got more sales than this.
More pending.
More are pending. I think I've got 3 on deck, correct?
I don't know the number, but they're pending.
Okay. Guys, don't take this as gospel. 3 or 4 items at least on deck. 3 to 4. I know that much.
Pending, yes.
Pending orders, in other words, for another video already, because the orders just bam, 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 bam. They're coming through at good rates for us. Today, I think we've got 10. Am I correct?
Right.
We've sold on Madcap Toys, Madcap Toys Plus, which is our second eBay store. We sold on Mercari, and we sold on Poshmark, and we're selling a little bit of everything. We've got,
oh, it's beautiful.
We got holders, we got pans, we got dolls, we got stuffed animals.
There's so much more.
Currency, Hot Wheels, and coins. So I'm going to pass off to Kathy so she can tell you what we got, because we got a lot of packing to do, guys, and I may have to make some more deals because a lot of people are taking advantage of our Christmas in July specials that we offer. Only in Christmas in July, where you can get an offer anywhere from 5% to 50%. And the way we come up with that, we've got a dice machine that basically says this is what you offer right now. Now, to be honest and fair with you guys, so you know how it works, if we get 5% up in the process, it's removed.
Right.
Okay, so then it'd be 6 to 50 or whatever the case is. If we get 50% in there, it comes up, it's removed, so it'd be 49 to whatever's left, right? So when it comes together and those numbers all out, we start over again. So those numbers are always cycling through, so you are going to have continuous chances at getting anywhere from 5 to 50% all month long. That's why we're not doing store coupons this month, and it has been doing things. Now, our store numbers are still down because we've had a couple of days where eBay is just awful. We're talking in a $240,000 store, one store, we've sat there and we had $30 days. That's ridiculous. Today, Kathy's store is doing almost, and it's our store, but Kathy's store, our second store, is almost doing as good as our big one. So we don't know if it's the server. We don't know if they're working on that area of the server at eBay Central, as you would call it. But sales are doing good and starting to pick up for us, at least from last night to today, just bam, bam, bam. So we'll take it while we can, right? But hey, thank you guys for watching. And guys, I'm going to pass it to Kathy. Be sure to tell her that you like her in that Christmas shirt, and tell her don't forget, wear the hat. Come on,
yeah.
babe.
Thanks. Thanks. Kathy from Madcap Toys, you are back in the toy barn. And yeah, it's like 94
I
today.
want that hat,
told him
baby.
immediately, I was like, I am not wearing the hat today. But if it
Oh,
gets
come
cooler,
on.
late this week it's supposed to get down in the 70s and low 50s at night. If we do a night show, then I
We're
might
gonna have
put on
to
the
do a night
hat.
show, yeah.
But
It
right
keeps going.
now, would you really want to see a fat lady faint in front of the camera?
Yes.
No, I mean, I'm sure you get some TikTok views and a whole lot of laughs, but
Well, I'm going to try if I can. As soon as I get it done, I gotta
Do
get
that.
some air conditioner in here. It's just
it would be
getting
so
to
bad.
it.
But right, exactly. We're doing fine though. It's not really as bad in here as it could be, so it's fine.
Yeah, thank God for that, right?
We need to start this though, and I love you guys because in the last several videos we've been continuing to grow with more and more subscribers.
We
YouTube has
appreciate
been
it,
recommending
yeah.
us a little bit more, so we're seeing it. If you are brand new to the channel, even within the last couple weeks, let us know in the comments below right now. We want to say hi to you on camera. It would be wonderful. We want you to be a part of the Madcap Toys family, and if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Go ahead and do that. We want you to be a part of us. Also, you got to hit the bell for all notifications because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be first to know. And we've also noticed that people are, as soon as they get those notifications, they got the TV going or their device. So thank you
And
so
we
much for that.
appreciate it so
Also,
much.
comments, keep them coming, guys. We want the comments. We want your input on each and everything that we do. We want to make sure when we say something that it goes straight to the bank, meaning that we are doing, that we are hopefully is exactly as correct as we need to be, because we always want to bring a nugget to our channel, not just to teach, but to provide information to keep all of us resellers in the know. And also, I've also had some non-resellers contact me and say, we don't sell anything, but we've been watching your videos.
And we
so
appreciate it.
thank you. And I'm not just talking about family, Daren.
Oh, I
have
know.
had people that I have known across the way for a while, but they've contacted me through social media and say, do you know I watch your channel? I don't resell, but I'm watching your channel.
We appreciate
And I
it.
thank you for that. Thank you so much. So yeah,
It does
busy.
mean a lot to us, don't it?
It makes the heart swell.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and we appreciate each and
Thank
every
you
one
for
of
letting
you.
us be a part
For
of your
folks
life.
that not only say, we just want to sit back, relax, and just watch and have you guys make us laugh, or be those resellers, you are important to us. So
Well, I appreciate them letting us into
Yes.
their day and into their life, because that means a lot.
That means a lot. It really does. And so yeah, we have 10 on the back, but I wanted to tell you something else today. Okay, it's not gonna be really a part of our theme or whatever you want to call it, but I wanted to let you resellers know this. Okay, we talked yesterday about the Mercari,
Right.
about them stating August 1st. If you're not shipping it to UPS or Post, blah blah blah, instead of the
Follow
post
the
office.
process. Yep.
Have you resellers checked your eBay lately? Have you went, when you're getting ready to get shipping label, because they changed the name, of course, right? And all of a sudden you're going to see a breaking news report at the top of when you're getting ready to print. And it's shown right here, so Daren can vouch that it's here.
Yep.
It says, important update when shipping, this is different now, when shipping FedEx Ground Economy. Now FedEx is now part of it now too. eBay is saying starting July 14th, which I believe we are past that now. That started Sunday.
Yes, it did.
Started Sunday. USPS, meaning the post office, will no longer support drop-offs for FedEx Ground Economy shipments. If you drop off your FedEx shipment to a post office location, they will not forward it, and the package will be seized. It's important to always use the correct...
Basically means they're going to sell it off at the end of the time.
I don't know what that seized means. Let me know in the comments below what you feel it means. I don't know. I'm not educated enough on that.
A lot of people will buy lots of messed up shipping from the post office, and I think that's what it means. I could be wrong, but I'll have to do some study.
So again, if you haven't read it, resellers, and I'm sure you have because you guys rule, but if you haven't yet, starting on Sunday, like I said, this past Sunday, like I said, the post office is not going to support drop-offs for FedEx Ground Economy shipments if you drop off your FedEx shipment to a post office instead of a FedEx Ground location. They will not forward, the post office is not going to be nicey and forward the package to FedEx. Nope. the package will be seized. That's what it says. And it says it is important to always use the correct label, packaging, and drop-off location for each carrier. So I'm thinking there's a connection with this, Daren. I'm thinking that they're saying that now, well, Mercari had said that now at this last video about the post office not dealing with the ground, or UPS SurePost, let's say that, not UPS Ground, but UPS SurePost, and now FedEx is saying, nope, not in FedEx Ground Economy shipping either. So I'm wondering, remember we talked about, oh, it's probably the website. No, I'm thinking it's starting to be the post office. The post office is starting to say, we're not doing this anymore.
I think they're basically wanting to say, hey, we're willing to do X, Y, and Z, but if it's not going to profit us all the way around, you know, we're only doing the part we agreed to.
Right, exactly.
And so if you got UPS, my advice is go to UPS.
Yeah, go to
If you got FedEx, go to FedEx. Deal with the company that you're going to have primary, whoever's your primary, on the label for your protection and your customer's protection, because it may double whammy you in cost.
You're going to lose it. Yeah. So again, if you're doing it intentionally, stop. Yeah. But if you're doing it accidentally, oops. So try not to oops. Try not to oops, okay? Something else too. If you're going out sourcing to yard sales, we all do once in a while, don't we? We do that. And sometimes we do that with flea markets, right? People we know along the way. Sometimes we'll meet a dealer or the yard sale people, and they'll say, hey, I'm having another yard sale at this time or at the end of the year. Can I have your contact information? And we do. Simple information, right, about our business, etc. Just basic phone number, whatever, so they can keep it in their phone. And sometimes vice versa, I'll put it in mine so I know who's calling me, because I won't pick up if I don't know the number. Because I have a lot of clients, and we can go on about that in another time. But we had a contact from a recent yard sale already that we had went to recently, and they said they had a deal about some Star Wars. I don't know if the deal's going to go through. We don't know. We're not going to go into it. There's no sense. But if you guys are sourcing out there wherever you go, and they mentioned, well, we're probably going to have another yard sale before the end of the year or early next year around this time or whatever, make sure you give your at least your phone number and name. Say, hey, put me in the phone, yard sale person or reseller or eBay seller, whatever you want to call yourself, so that way they can reach out to you at the next yard sale. You never know, they may have something that you want.
Negative though off this last thing, if people think you're going to go make money a lot of times, this is one of the negatives that people need to be aware of.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
I feel a lot of people will go, let's say, to eBay primarily and check and see what they think it's selling for, and then knock it down a few dollars. That doesn't work for us resellers.
No.
Okay? If you're gonna be a person that literally wants to sell
You're coming.
I'm coming. I got to, right?
All right.
If you don't leave me,
I'm not leaving.
I get scared.
Don't be scared.
All right. But if you're going to be a person that wants to sell mass quantity to resellers, keep in mind, guys, that most resellers cannot give what eBay's suggested retail price is. We have to be able to move those items. We have to be able to mark those items to a point where we can pay the shipping or pay the fees that's included, because eBay hits you with fees if you do above and beyond, promos plus, as you want to call it, or advanced listings, or whatever they're wanting to call it today, right? You've got to be able to bake this into your numbers. If you want to offer free shipping, a lot of the sellers we know are adding, in effect, a lot of times that shipping into the cost.
It's true.
So you have to be, as a seller, i.e. ourselves here, able to wheel and deal. And most people like us, if you're willing to wheel and deal, will wheel and deal, but don't take it that people are trying to rip you off. Okay? If you don't like what we offer or somebody else offers you, that's fine. Just walk on. Nobody cares. Okay? This is life. But you will not be able to get from most resellers the price you get on eBay. If you see, I had a guy that I say worked with, but come in, want to trade with me all the time. He'd come in at the store and he'd say, well, eBay's selling it for $89, you're wanting to give me $30. Well, there's a reason. We don't know, because I have to do research, and when I had pictures of the item, because a lot of times he'd take them and leave, he'd come back a couple of days later with whatever and say, well, you willing to wheel and deal? I'd say, well, here's the problem. That guy has it for $80, but this says the recent solds is $20, $25. So you're not going to always be able to get what eBay's people are selling things for. And you as a person that wants to make sales have to be ready to accept that or sell it yourself.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
I had a dealer this last week say, hey, what do you think I can do on this, that, or the other? I said, if you pay this, you may have to hold it for a while. If the economy goes into recession, it may be a longer while. You cannot ever give people definite terms and ideas of when, where, and how things are going to sell. Sure. And guys, sometimes we as sellers have to bite bullets hard because you may buy something and yes, I've overpaid more than I like. But there's also times I hit home runs. You've seen I've hit and sold things. I bought things at 50 cents and Kathy and I sold it $30 or $40.
18,
the last one was 18. Yeah, a bear, right?
The bear, yeah.
Okay, so you do have some runs, but those runs have sort of equal out here and there. But you have to be an understanding seller to eBay sellers that unless you're willing to go out there and say, okay, I paid $5 for this, I'm going to try to sell for 20. Right. If you're going comparison wise. But a lot of people will take, and we literally have had things that have been offered just this last week at least 25 times. And yes, I marked them down and counted them. Where people, you'll have something going for $19, they'll offer you $8. Now, granted, most of the time I say no. But when I send an offer out at this 50% discounts, that's on me, right? But a lot of times people do not understand why prices are like they are. So, you know, keep that in mind when you're trying to sell to people if you're not an online seller. Because a lot of times the online sellers, guys and gals, don't understand why pricing is like it is. You may have something higher than they think it should be and say, well, you're selling it at $80. You may never get $80. True. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm going to pass off. Bam!
Thank you for the sermon, brother.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying because, you know, I had to deal with that today.
Exactly.
A little bit of erateness going on.
Exactly.
You know?
Quickly, listing results. Daren kicked it out of the ballpark today. Kathy hasn't finished listing yet. She will hopefully when she packs this all real quick and gets it on the way. I told Daren that for us to hit, I think he said 6,000 by Saturday on the 20th.
Yeah.
We got to put on $2,400 more listing more in the next 5+ days. So let's hope that we can. If we can't, we're going to try to make it up hopefully in the coming week and a half.
And I hit a hard patch because I just put on 30 items.
You did. You did today.
Towards the end of the day, all of a sudden, I was getting into areas of $2 listings. So
yeah, and that's going to happen. So you could put, like you said, 30 listings on, but not even. But he listed $260.80 worth today. So that worked. Right. Yeah, it may not. I may not list as much, but have more of the money on because of what I'm doing. So. It doesn't matter, right? We just want to get to that goal. It doesn't matter as long as it gets us there because we want to increase that eventually so we can bring in more money, right? And we want to increase to where we get more items to make more money.
Well, actually, our drop floor pile has been getting hit hard lately.
Yeah, it's getting. I can kind of step through a little bit better, so it's been nice. Been nice. All right, so now we're going to talk about these lovelies, right? So, eBay, Madcap Toys, Madcap Toys Plus, Poshmark, Mercari, all of them. Did what they were supposed to do.
All 4 sites hit today.
All 4 sites hit today. So we're going to get to it right now. So let's go with Poshmark. Let's go with Poshmark, shall we? So right here, pallet item. I'm not going to unwrap it. It was like this. They had it in a bunch in a box. But I've showed these in the past. It is not a wicker really, but it's kind of like a seagrass, they said, a storage basket. And it comes from Threshold. That is a Target name brand, if you want to call it a brand instead of a name brand. Threshold handcrafted seagrass storage basket. It's a 16 by 7 by 4.5. A lot of people like to put maybe on their, a coffee table or maybe put craft items in there, craft supplies or pens, whatever it is. Whatever they want to put in there, keys, phone, whatever, maybe in a living room, etc. Who knows? Or maybe put flowers in them. And this is going out to Jersey Girl. Hey there, Jersey Girl, for $10 plus.
Thank you. Shipping to boot.
I almost missed it.
Yeah.
Plus shipping to boot. Thank you so much.
Kathy, are we sold out of that or we got another one?
We got 2 more.
2 left.
So we have one that is showing, one's not. I always take the ones that are covered first, and then the last one that's been unrevealed will be the one that last goes. Not only did I sell that on Poshmark, but I sold something else. Poshmark went boom, boom, like two
we
in a
had
row.
2 hits today.
And this was yesterday. This came out after we did the video. I went right to it after we got the video done yesterday and recorded it. I love this. Went to this isn't a Target palette, Daren. I went to Target. I went to Target about, it's April, I think it was, just 3 months ago. And this was an older one, which I was surprised it was still on the shelf. But they started having big clearances on these things.
I love Target's clearance.
And so I saw her and another doll. The other doll went out the door as soon as I bought it. And then this one, here's this one that, so I'm out of these types of dolls for right now. This is the Baby Alive My Little Pony baby doll Sunny Star Scout with pink hair, going out to Melissa. Hi Melissa, thanks so much. For $35. And I did not pay $35, guys.
And I would recommend all other resellers, collectors. Baby Alive's a good one to grab.
Pretty good. I mean, there's some that I sit on a lot longer.
Yeah.
This one obviously was one of those ones. Did not think of the crossover. Baby Alive, My Little Pony. It was a done deal for me. Yeah. I like the crossovers. I'm not saying all crossovers are collectible, but
no, they're not all equal.
This one took the cake along with the other doll that I had very shortly. So going out to you in the AM. Thank you so much. And she looks like she's got a summery outfit on, so it's adorable, simply adorable. All right, so that was all on Mercari for the half minute, right? So it's still going strong. Now we're going to go. Did I say
That's
Mercari?
Poshmark, yeah.
See, I had Mercari on the brain, right? Poshmark. All right. So now we're going to go to. Now we're going to Mercari, and we had a couple sales on Mercari that we're going to show. And this one, I like this cute little guy here on Mercari. We have we call it a monster shelf, and we have all kinds of Jurassic Park, Kong, Godzilla. It's really awesome.
Various dinosaurs.
Various dinosaurs. Jurassic World Dino Trackers Pyro Raptor figure. I'm not going to click the view order to find the name, because if I do in this barn, the internet doesn't really show up, so it's hard to do that. But yes, this sold for $18. Very, very nice.
Awesome.
And I don't know if this came from a pallet buy. We did get some random Jurassics.
We got some, but I don't think that one did.
Right.
I could be wrong, though.
It's either some were from pallet buy, some of them came from retail arbitraging and finding really good deals. So I couldn't tell you on this one, but yeah, going out to you in the AM.
Just happy we got it.
Absolutely. And not only that, Daren, we sold a coin. And I think nearly every video we have some kind of currency going on.
Usually, don't we?
Pretty much. And Daren always says, hey, even I have a lot of these denominations. Please try and get the exact coin that's in the picture. So I did. I did some digging for like 20 minutes, didn't I, earlier today? And I found it. So this is the 1951 D. D stands for Denver. Silver Washington quarter average circulated. And it sold for $6.30. So just a little teeny tiny deal, because it says in the back $7.
Well, it's under silver price at this
I think
point.
Maybe if he took like 10% off on that.
Yeah,
so
but I took it off because I put it at that. And guys, silver currently is at $31.51 as of the last checking since we was getting ready to come out here. I checked it. Now, I think the market's closed right now. Is it past 5?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
because our last video
here
just
we are
aired.
again, right? So, you know, God knows what it'll do tomorrow, but as of today, that's way below silver price for that.
Correct. All right, then we're gonna go on to Madcap Toys Plus, right? Madcap Toys Plus, I got an offer earlier today, and then and I was cool with that. We were super happy, and the next thing you know, I went back on to try to start listing on the new site, the new eBay one, and I got another one without even having offers or trying. So sometimes they can always just like, trigger something.
Well, things seem to be firing today, which has been sort of abnormal lately.
Okay, my mother-in-law, if you're watching, mother-in-law, you will really, 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 really like this deal.
Mom.
This came from a Target pallet. Oh, the last one that we got. The last one that we purchased this year. And I hate to say this, because I hear some resellers say this, but I almost kept it. I honestly did, because it's really nice.
But when we almost want to keep it, we really want to keep it.
Right. So this one I was like, okay, we can let this go. We've got plenty of goodware. But this is a ceramic pan, and if you comp this, if you get them in pallets or you find them at Target, they're selling for like $100.
Yeah, they're like gold. Like
just the pan, nothing else. $100. So I had mine a little bit since I got it at a pallet. I only paid, you're gonna cringe, $4.50 for this item.
Yep.
I was willing to work it a little bit. So I was being competitive, and I put mine at $79.99 to try. So I got an offer today, and I had someone ask, hey, could you do $59.99 plus ship? Looked at Daren, I said, what do you think? He was like, let's do it. So we did. So this is the Caraway Home 10.5-inch ceramic fry pan. It's they call it cream. Really, really, really pretty. Brand new in box, never removed. Going out to Fred. Hey there, Fred. For $59. Fantastic. He got a wonderful deal. Never been removed.
That's a really good pan.
Ceramic pans like this, like I said, this particular brand, you're going to go online and see that people are going to have it sold for $89 to $99, sometimes $109.99 plus ship. So think about it. To boot. So think about it. Think about it. This was a great deal. So Fred, you got a great deal here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Fred.
And so did we. So did we, because we sold it for that price.
Now, I have actually taken pans and glasses from our pallets before and just said, Kathy, I'm keeping this. So, you know, we don't do it all the time, but if I broke something or, you know.
It's I don't think we own a ceramic pan.
Not at this point.
Not at this point.
But I mean, if like, I had a period for some time last year. Some reason it seemed like every time I turn around, me, Kathy, one of the kids, grandkids, we'd be breaking glasses. So I just said, okay, I'm tired of this, so I'm taking all 16 of these.
So this is, we all know and love this little guy, Charlie Brown, Generation X. You guys know what this is all about. We watched all the programs.
I was Charlie
And
Brown.
hey, Barry, if you're watching, this came from the Barry Buy. Sure did. Sure did.
It looks like Barry with no hair.
Looks more like Daren.
No.
There is a family secret about that, but we'll reveal that in the next video, maybe. We'll see. That's why he's laughing. Charlie Brown, peanut stuffed plush doll, 14-inch plush from Kohl's Cares, a Kohl's doll, right?
I played Charlie Brown's.
That's why they're saying. I was going to let you say it. I even
had the big head with 2 hairs.
He did. Paper mache head.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Going out to Carlos. Hey there, Carlos. And this was found in the shed. He was just sitting there waiting for $9.99.
And he was waiting for you, Carlos.
Yes, he was. Going out to you, Carlos. And I love him. Look, you know, the tush tag is in good shape.
It actually reminds me of my
really
baby Balin.
Yeah, because he, you know,
he does.
going with the hair.
It's the way you was holding him a minute ago, how he just sits there and just...
Now you got to hold him like this because he's getting older, not like this now. Now he don't like that no more.
No, but Balin's awesome. I'm hoping to see him in a couple weeks.
You will. Much, much more. All right, and that was all in the Madcap Toys plus eBay, right? So now, Daren, we are going to switch it over to the Madcap Toys.
The big bad.
The big bad. No. The big godfather of it all, right? For sure.
Well, it started it all, I guess, right?
It started it all. All right. So this is, now remember the cha-ching in the video yesterday? Remember in the middle it went cha-ching, we said up, there's a video, and Daren said, was that the plate that I did an offer to? I said, no.
They haven't bought that yet, have they?
No.
Wow.
No, this is a pallet item. This was it right here. So this is a cami. So you skinny, beautiful girls here know what I'm talking about, but a beautiful summery little cami that y'all could wear. I couldn't wear this. It would not look good, especially on camera. But you girls that are beautiful looking, this would look wonderful mint with tags. So this is from Wild Fable, and in the store you're going to pay about, well, it's only about $3 or $4. So they don't really Target put a lot on it. But one of those that you can get came straight from a Target pallet. And this is the Wild Fable Women's Violet Slim Fit Crop Cami Tank Top, size medium. Going out to Gracia. Thank you so much, Gracia, for $7. So we have one more medium. We have other sizes in Violet, but we have one more medium.
What sizes do we have still?
I can't open it up on.
Okay.
I can't open it up.
He
always does loves this, doesn't he,
Well,
guys?
I'm just
We're
curious.
gonna get him, you and me. We're gonna get him on a question where he just stands like
good luck.
a deer in headlights
Good
one of
luck.
these days at the camera. We're gonna do it.
I'll make
We're
up
gonna
an
do it.
answer, dude.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. But yes, there's other sizes. But if you want to really know, just look it up on our eBay store
Yeah,
and
it'll
follow us.
tell you guys.
Follow our eBay stores.
And I
We
do
love
like catching her because she gives me this look
Ugh.
like, oh, you did it to me again.
Ugh, grr. Or as Charlie Brown would say,
Ugh.
good grief.
Yeah.
Good grief. All right, so next, this was looking me straight at the eye this afternoon when I found it. It was right there.
When
Don't
did I
you love
saw
it?
that?
When yesterday.
Wow, I don't remember.
Don't you love it, resellers, when you're trying to look for something and it's staring at you immediately when you're walking to it? I love those
It's
kind of
haunted.
days. Hopefully not. 20, because John wouldn't want it to be haunted, would you, John? 2013 Hot Wheels HW Showroom Orange 69 Mercury Cougar Eliminator. Going out to John. Hey, John, thanks so much. And we have 4 more of these available.
Wow, awesome.
We do. For $5.99.
Thank you, John. I
Very
appreciate
good.
it.
Very nice. Going out to you in the AM. And we're skipping this one because that's going to be on the next video. And more currency. Daren had a currency buy this year, and the currency's going bye-bye, right?
It is going out.
We still got a bunch if you're interested in the currency here, but he does. It keeps selling, right? This is the 1928D Red Seal $2 no average circulated. Going out to Carlos. Hi there, Carlos. Thanks so much. For $10.90.
There you go.
Basically,
Basically
really nice.
5 to 1, but
But
it's
not to you,
red
yeah.
sealed, correct?
It's a red seal.
Yeah. So there you go.
And again, new folks new to the channel, we always make sure if it's like any type of thing, I always make sure and look up the serial number
Yep.
and check the pictures to make sure I'm getting the exact.
That is the exact
same
ones you get is
one.
going by that serial number.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Going out to you in the AM. All right, and another coin. And I made sure this was the exact same coin in the exact same picture.
Oh, by the way, before you do that,
So you gotta hold
we
me
had
out
an update on the coin that was lost.
I was gonna tell you, and then he
Yeah.
started talking and
Can
stuff.
oh, yeah, you was
He
coming
did.
up with that.
He did. All right, so you guys know the video, and you guys have been watching that one. Thank you so much. The one that we said the USPS item says it was missent. Remember that one?
Yes,
that was
I
like
do.
a few videos ago. Guess what? It got delivered today.
Thank God.
So I guess on Sunday it was weird because the buyer contacted me, said, it's saying it's back in Spencer again. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, yeah, it does look like that. Hopefully they're just rerouting everything. Well, within that moment, it went from Spencer to Indy to Missouri to Oklahoma. And by this morning, it said preparing for delivery, out for delivery, delivered.
And I
So
want to thank the USPS postmaster in Spencer, Indiana,
Thank
because
you.
he got on the ball and got it taken care for us. Thank you, guys.
he
Appreciate
didn't
it.
immediately. The buyer dropped them. I haven't got my
It
item
was
case.
huge, yeah.
Put a positive feedback, and thanks so much, Lonnie, for that. We appreciate it
And
so
thank you,
much.
Lonnie, for understanding and working with us and give us time to work it out.
So I
We
kept up
usually
with him with the
can't.
emails
Yeah.
when he came to me, and he realized even at that moment it was the post office that did it. So it worked out.
Yep, thank
Good
God.
stuff.
Right?
So dreams come true.
Well, that was only like $120 some order or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So now that's kind of behind me now. So I'm ready
Moving on.
Moving on. Right.
Sorry to interrupt, but had to do it.
It's okay. It's okay. Thank you for reminding me because I really wanted to talk about that for a minute. All right, next one, another one here. 1898 Liberty Victory Nickel. Victory Nickels. V Nickels. They call them V Nickels or Victory Nickels. Good condition. Found in Coin Album 8. Going out to Thomas. Hi there, Thomas. For $4.98. Not too bad. A little bit above what you had
Right.
listed.
And here's another thing, too, that I want to throw in. I know today seems like a lot of ad hoc stuff, but for you coin collectors out there, and I'm just going to get closer so you can hear
Actually,
me.
guess what?
What?
Plus.
Shim to boot. But,
So sorry.
but you guys that are coin collectors, dealers out there, we will adjust because some of our coins have not had the shipping upgraded since eBay's updated it and the post office and all. But some of these coins that's below 20 bucks, we can ship in those special envelopes, and I think that rate right now is $1.25. So some of them still have the $3.99, or if they're a little bit bigger, $6.99. So if there's something like that, we might be able to work on those shipping prices with you. So if you got a question, just ask. Now some of them we can't. There's
Right.
nothing we can do. But some of these things we can adjust and get you a little bit cheaper price, save you some money and save us a little money at the same time. You ready, Angel?
Exactly, and that's
Okay.
that's what we want
Sorry,
to do,
guys.
is help folks, you know, save a little money and help them out in any way we can. So Daren asked for me to do this. He wanted me to hold another dog. You know,
Yep.
gotta have some cuddle time. But anyway, guys, it's been fantastic. I don't have anything else to mention
No,
to you.
I just did it.
I think
Yeah.
we got it all covered. But guys, we've got more pending orders to do. We're gonna pack these, and we are going to get those pending orders written down,
And
taken
that's
care
why
of.
we keep our phone, my phone, inside, so you don't hear cha-ching, cha-ching on.
We may do it some time for you to hear, but anyway, so we've got those to do. So I got some packing to do,
Yep.
and some other things, and maybe try to list before night tonight. But until next time, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.